Hi everybody, I'm Andrew. I am a certified older adult exercise specialist and a personal trainer. We're here today for our ongoing series on exercise for older adults, basically anyone that's 50 and over. Now don't think that because you're not 50 yet that you can't participate in the exercise program. You can. Today's session is going to be on weights. So we have, get them over here. I have two 5-pound weights. Now a couple of things with the weights. Number one, we don't want them to be too heavy, especially if you haven't done anything for a while. Number two is we're going to use very controlled weight training so that we don't put any excessive pressure on our joints or anything like that, okay? And number three, if anything hurts and you feel uncomfortable with anything, stop doing what you're doing, okay? Watch yourself. If you start to get dizzy, start perspiring profusely, or start getting out of breath, that's a signal that maybe you should stop, all right? Okay, good. Well, let's get started first with some warm-ups. We're going to do some warm-ups first. Just some warm-ups to get things going. Let's do some arm circles first, nice and easy. Keep your arms straight, out to the side, rotate at the shoulders, and down. All right, now let's go the other way. Rotate the other way. Nice and easy, round, and down. Good, okay. Arms and hands down by our side, nice and loose. Let's just shrug up our shoulders. And down, shrug up again, and down, shrug up, and down, shrug up, and down, shrug up, and down. Good. All right, now we're going to roll our shoulders back and just roll back and back, roll back and back. Now we're going to stop and go the other way. Rotate the other way. Go forward and forward and forward and forward. Good. Shake it out just a little bit. All right, now we're going to take flat hands in the front, turn to the side and stretch. Keep your back straight. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Back over to the other side. Stretch, 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 stretch. Back over to this side. Stretch, 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 and stretch. One more time to this side. Stretch, 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 and down. Good. All right, prayer hands in front, palms down, elbows up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. And one, stretch back, back, stretch back, and two, stretch back, back, back again, and three, stretch back, 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 and four, and back, 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 and down. Good. Shake out your arms a little bit. Everybody doing okay? All right, good. Prayer hands in front, elbows close together, and let's open the gates. And one, open, and two. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. Three, open again. Four, open, and five, open, and six, open, and let's do one more. Open, and done. Good. Shake it out a little bit. All right, let's take a nice deep breath. Go all the way up the prayer hands. Exhale and come down. Good. All right, let's do that again. Nice deep breath up the prayer hands. Exhale and come down. Good. All right, shake it out a little bit. Okay, let's get our weights. Now, okay, well remember now, we're gonna do everything strictly. In other words, we're not gonna rock back and forth or do any unusual type of twisting or anything like that, okay? All right. Keep our feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointed to the front. Bring the weights down in front of you, and let's do upright rows. Just go up, then the other side, one. Now look at my elbows. My elbows are up, and two. I'm not rolling over like this. My palms are staying inside. Again, three, good. Up, down, just pull straight up. Four, you only come up about as high as your collarbone. and 5, up, down, up again, 6, pull, up, down, up, and 7, up, down, up, and 8. We're doing 12 repetitions. Up and 9, up, down, up, and 10, and 2 more, up, down, up, and 1, and up, down, up, and done. Good. All right, shake it out a little bit. Stand up nice and straight. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale out. Very good. All right, now let's put our feet a little closer together. Dangle the weights down by your side and just simply shrug up. Let's do 12. And down. Shrug up again. 3. Up and 4. Shrug up and 5. Up and 6. Up and 7. Shrug up. 8. Up and 9. Up and 10. Shrug up. 1, up again, and done. Good. All right, shake it out a little bit. Okay, now we're going to take a tandem step. What a tandem step is one foot in front of the other. Now we do this for stability, okay? Nice and stable. Now we're going to hug a big tree in the front. Now we got our elbows bent, but we're not straight back against our chest, and we're not locked all the way out. It's just like a big tree trunk in the front of us, okay? And we're going to open only about 3/4 of the way back. You don't want to go all the way back like this and hyperextend your shoulders. You just want to open and then come back to hugging the tree, okay? We're going to do 12 of those. Let's go. Open and 1, open again and 2, open and 3, stand up nice and straight, 4, open and 5, open and 6, open and 7, open and 8, up and 9, open and 10, open and 1, and open and done. Good. All right, now we can stand up nice and straight, shake it out just a little bit. All right, now let's put our feet about shoulder width apart this time, okay? Toes pointed to the front. We're going to do what I call crazy sixes. Now, crazy sixes are 6 lateral raises. Now watch, if you have a shoulder impingement or you feel a little pain, don't go beyond your threshold. You don't have to go all the way up. As a matter of fact, the exercise only goes halfway up to begin with. It doesn't go up over the top like this, okay? So we're going to do 6 lateral raises. Then we're going to turn our knuckles forward and do 6 to the front. And then keep your palms facing to the rear, and we're going to do 6 to the back. All right, so hold the weights with your palms facing in at your side. And let's go. Out to the side, and 1, up again, and 2. Now just don't drop the weights down. Control it coming down. 3, up again. 4, up. 5, up. 6. Good. All right, now turn the knuckles forward, and let's go. Out to the front. 1, just about a little below eye level. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. All right, now palms are to the rear. So we're going to go straight back to the rear, and 1, back again, and 2, straight back, 3, back, and 4, back again, 5, back, and 6. Wow, good. All right, shake it out a little bit. Now we do have another shoulder exercise, but sometimes I'm a little reluctant to do this one. Everybody can't do it. If you want to do it on your own, it's good, because a lot of people have shoulder and other situations where anything overhead may be a little too strenuous for them. But this is called shoulder presses. You can do alternating just like I'm doing now, and you can do about 12 repetitions, okay, on each side, just like this. And now if you have an impinged shoulder, or maybe like a blood pressure problem where you can't go and reach up overhead, I wouldn't recommend that exercise, okay? All right, now here's another one we're going to do. I'm going to stand sideways so you can see this. We're going to put one of the weights. I'm going to use both weights in one hand, and you only have to use one weight. I'm going to take a step forward. Okay. Now on the front foot, front leg, front knee, take your empty hand and just lay it on the knee. Dangle the weight down in the center like this and pull. Up, 1, up, 2, up again and 3, up, 4. Just bring the elbow straight up. 5 and 6, pull up, and 7, pull up, and 8, up, and 9, up, and 10, up, and 1, and up, and done. Good. All right. Let's turn around the other way. Put the other foot forward, the other foot back. Another tandem step. Take the empty hand on the knee, on the front knee. Dangle the weights down in the center and pull. Up, 1, up, 2, straight up, 3, up, and 4, up, and 5. It's a very good exercise for your upper back. 6 and 7, up and 8, up and 9, up and 10, up and 1, up and done. It'll strengthen those posterior muscles that will bring us up so we're standing nice and straight. Now let me show you something, that an alternative to that exercise. You can do it with a chair, okay? If you can't lean over with one hand on your knee, you can put the hand on the chair and pull up. And as a matter of fact, all these exercises you can do sitting down, but this one, if you wanted to do sitting down, you dangle the weights down by your side, take your empty arm across your lap, and pull up. Same exact exercise, okay? Whatever your limitations are, we can work within them. Good. All right. Now the next exercise we're going to do is for the back of the arms. All right? We're going to do that again. We're going to take that tandem step forward. Take one of the weights. This time the weight is going to be in the hand with the forward leg. Okay? Hold your elbow at your side. The weight's up about 1/4 of the way. It's not way up like an arm curl. And then we're going to go back and 1, back again, 2, stretch back, 3, back and 4. Now give it that little twist to the outside if you want to. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, and done. All right, good. Let's go to the other side. Do the same thing. I'll put one leg forward, one leg back, and go back and 1, straight back 2, back again 3, back and 4. This is called a tricep kick back. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, and done. There you go. Good. Shake out your arms a little bit. Okay. All right, now keep our feet a little closer together this time, okay? Dangle the weights down by your side, and we're going to do an arm curl, alternating arm curl. Now with this exercise, we're just simply going to bring the weight up into a curl like this. Stand to the side so you can see that. Just a simple curl. We don't want to bring our elbows up like that. This is not the exercise, okay? The exercise is just a simple curl. Now you have a choice with this exercise. If it's not too much tension on your wrists and your elbows, you can turn your palms out or turn your palms in. Same exercise, it's a little bit different range of motion, but whichever is better for you, okay? All right, I'm going to do it with palms out, hands down by my side. Curl up, down, other side, 1. Now here again, just don't drop the weights down. Controlling going down, 2, curl, down, curl again, 3, curl and down, curl and 4, and down, curl and 5, up, down, up and 6, curl, up, down, up and 7, curl, up, down, curl, up and 8, curl, up, down, up and 9, up, down, curl, up and 10, up, down, curl, up and 1, up, down, up, and done. All right, good job. Shake it out a little bit. Now there's not too much we can do with dumbbells when it comes to leg work. Let me show you one exercise you can do with the dumbbells for your legs, or specifically for your calves, okay? The bottom part of your leg here, okay? We can sit down in the chair, scooch up on the edge of the chair, and we can take the dumbbells and put them right there on top of your legs, right? Not on your knee, but back behind the knee, okay? And then simply stand on your toes and 1, toes again and 2, up on the toes and 3, toes and 4, on your toes 5, toes and 6, toes and 7, on your toes and 8, toes and 9, up on the toes 10, toes and 1, toes and done. Good. All right. Now if that's too easy for you and you are able to stand up, you can do the toe raises with the weights dangling down by your side. Just puts a little bit more weight on the muscle that you're exercising. Good. Okay, now here's another exercise that we can do sitting down in the chair with the dumbbells. Put one of the bells down. Spread your legs far apart. Nobody's watching, so we're at home. It's okay, we can do this. All right, spread your feet wide apart. Now dangle the weight directly down in the center. You don't want your arm leaning up against your leg like this. You want the arm free right down in the middle. And then we're going to circle using the shoulder capsule as the only movement. All the movement's coming from here. I'm not doing this with my wrist or my arm. My arm is straight down. It's loose. But the movement is coming from the shoulder. And we're going to do circles. Big circles like this. Stay within the legs. Inside your legs. Now we're going to stop and we're going to go the other way. Rotate the other way. Make sure that nothing's moving but that shoulder. All the movement's coming from the shoulder capsule. This is a very good exercise, therapeutic exercise for the rotator cuff. Okay, so if you have some rotator cuff problems, you've probably seen this in therapy when you've gone to physical therapy. It's very good. Only thing I got to say is keep the weights light. Do not use a very heavy weight. All right, again, other side. Now remember, right down in the center, do a big circle. Only movement's coming from the shoulders. Around and around, around and around. And we can stop and go the other way. Do about 10 revolutions. Should be about enough, okay? Round and around. Just the shoulder. And good. Go ahead and put your weights down. All right, very good. All right, shake it out a little bit. Okay, now we're going to do some upper body stretching, okay, and we'll be finished the routine. So first, you can sit down if you want, stand up and do this. Let's hold our folded hands in the front and press out. Stretch it out. Stretch it. Stretch it. Stretch. All right, come back in nice and easy. All right, take a nice deep breath. Okay, now overemphasize the breathing, which it's always good to take some deep breaths. Push out. Now we're going to go up overhead. We're going to go up, 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 up. And once we get up top, we're going to press our palms towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath. Separate your hands, exhale, and come down. All right, now take this arm here across the chins and then look over your shoulder. Stretch it, stretch, stretch. Remember, these are stretches, not strains. Should not feel any discomfort beyond just a bit of a stretch in the muscle. All right, other side. Just pull the arm across your chins and then look over the shoulder. Stretch, 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 and down. Good. All right. Now sit up nice and straight. We're going to do some neck stretches. Now, we don't do the rolling neck thing anymore. That's way too strenuous on those cervical vertebrae in the back. What we'll do now is what we call yes and no's. So we're going to say no to the one side. Look over your shoulder. Keep your back straight. Don't lean into it. Nice and straight. And no over to the other side. And no to the side. And then no to the other side. Good. One more time. No to this side. And no to the other side. Good. All right, let's back to the center. Now we're going to do yeses. Down and up. And I'll go back. Don't go back too far. Down and up. Down and up. And one more time. Down and up. Good. Now, needless to say, you can do those stretches while you're standing up. You don't have to be sitting down, okay? All right, then let's climb our ladder. Reach up, stretch up, reach up, stretch up. Take a nice deep breath. Good. All right, let me say a few things about the weights, all right? The weights are very good, a very good tool for gaining muscular and skeletal strength. You've heard about weight-bearing exercise, which is prescribed a lot of times for people with osteoporosis. So that's what they mean by that. The two things we have to remember with the weights are, number one, don't go too heavy, okay? You want to stay within your limits. Number two, the formula for getting stronger, if you start out, let's say, with a really light weight, a 1 or 2 pounder, and after a few weeks of a routine like this, you want to add something to it, you have two choices. The first choice is to keep the weight the same and increase the repetitions to, say, 15, okay? 8 to 15 repetitions. After you've been able to do, say, 15 repetitions with a weight, ridiculously easy, feel like you're not getting anything out of it or you just want to bump it up, then you can start adding weights, a little more weight. So if you got a 2 or 3 pounder, maybe you can add another couple of pounds to a 4 or 5 pounder. When you first start with the increase in weight, only do about 8 repetitions, okay? You want to keep the range between 8 and 12 repetitions. Work your way up to, again, 15 repetitions, ridiculously easy. And at some point, you're going to get to a point where you say, you know what? I got good tone, I've gotten a little bit more strength, I feel good. I don't want to go any further. I don't need to go any further. You can stay there. But then again, the formula is add the repetitions first. After you've been relatively easy with the new repetitions for a couple of weeks, then you can just add weights, okay? All right, that's it for today. Enjoy yourself. If you have any questions or anything you want to ask about the routine, you can email me at Andrew Giordano, Giordano, at fitnessonwheels, all one word, .net. Okay. I'm sorry, yeah, A. Giordano, just the first initial, not Andrew. A. Giordano at fitnessonwheels.net. See you soon.